rainy, rainy, rainy San Francisco morning. I mean, it is raining so hard I cannot even see out my window. David has just spent 10 entire days in San Francisco, his entire spring break. And it was fantastic. There was one kind of weird thing, though. He brought all these videos with him. They're all like Disney movies. Escape to Witch Mountain, and then this thing with Helen Reddy and like a cartoon dragon. I didn't like Disney stuff when I was a kid. He's like 35 years old. What's he trying to tell me? We didn't have any money to go anyplace, so what we decided to do was to do San Francisco like tourists. We posed in front of those columns at the Palace of Fine Arts. And then we went to the Exploratorium. Nobody from San Francisco ever goes to the Exploratorium. There's this large gravity exhibit, which is this big wooden table with these silver cylindrical pins, and you stick your hand through and you see your hand come through for the pins. Very simple. David, so much more creative than that. He realized that if you just bent over and instead brush the bottom of the pins, the entire table starts to shimmer like the ocean. There was this small group of preschoolers at the far side of the table staring in amazement at this beautiful shimmering table. And as I stood back and watched as this 35-year-old man connected so beautifully and without words to these innocent young children, all I could think was, David's got an ass like a 16-year-old boy. Nice. So where was I? Okay, we had this really run for 10 days, and I gotta wake him up in 10 minutes for his really early flight back to San Diego, or he can't switch it to another one. It's one of those really cheap ones. So I'm standing in the doorway watching him sleep. He's a great guy, and I'm crazy about him. But there's only so far this thing can go, okay? It does not define me and run my life, but it's a big deal. I'm HIV positive and he's not. And he says he's okay with that, but I'm not okay with that. And that's not the only thing either. He has this entire semester of school he has to do back in San Diego next year. So we're not even going to be able to live in the same city for like another year. This is terrific. I mean, it's the closest to the real thing I've ever come, but David has choices and options that I don't have, and I am not going to take those away from him. To part with you more than I can bear, but somebody's gonna love you. Sweet baby, sweet, this much I know is true. Sleep, baby, sleep, 'cause somebody's gonna love you. Oh, I'm always gonna love you. Honey, you gotta get up. It's a half hour later, and let's just say I'm feeling a lot less schmaltzy. Why? He's been in the fucking shower for 30 minutes, that's why. I haven't even gotten into the shower yet. I'm exhausted. We stayed up really, really late last night, and then I forgot about all these cannolis I bought from Victoria Pastry in North Beach, and we had to eat them up because I'm going off carbs today. I have to work a double because of all this time I took off, and okay, I just do not feel like walking from the Tenderloin all the way down to Mission and 9th where he catches that Caltrans Express bus to the airport. Why am I so afraid to tell him that? Because he's Latin and he's a fire sign, so the fuse is like that long to begin with, that's why. Hon, we're running really, really late, and you know how I have to work that double? I was just thinking, would you mind terribly if I don't walk you down to the bus? That didn't go over well at all. Boom! That shower ended really fast when I said that to him. Barely toweled himself off, threw on some shit, stormed out of here, wouldn't even say a word to me. I know I should have gone after him, but you did not see how angry he was. I may never hear from him again. You know, I mean, I have definitely had weirder endings with guys. Can you believe that asshole? 10 perfect days and the lazy motherfucker won't even walk me down to the bus to say goodbye to me? What an asshole! Oh my God, it is really raining outside. Oh, good morning. Can't believe you're out here in this weather. That is the prostitute that works in front of Enzo's building? Well, one of them. She's my favorite. She always helps us find parking spots. She's missing a leg, but the way she stands against that parking meter, you can't even tell. Not till she gets in your car, anyway. With my Discman blaring Heart's greatest hits, you better burn, burn, burn. I make my way all the way down to Mission and 9th Street, where it is raining so hard, I can't even stand underneath the bus shelter. I have to take refuge in that disgusting All-Star Donuts at the corner of Mission and 9th. Fabulous. Every homeless person south of Market had the same idea. What am I going to order? The coffee stinks. The donuts look like rocks. There's a tray of lasagna with like a month's worth of dust on it. I guess I'm just going to get a juice. So I'm standing in line behind this homeless woman, and she wants to use the restroom, but she doesn't have a quarter, and I guess she does this all the time, because he won't give her a quarter, he won't let me give her a quarter. She says she's going to make a tampon out of the dinner napkins. Oh my God, there go her pants. We don't see her anymore. As I pay for my juice, I am thrilled to see that my bus is coming. Cannot wait to get the fuck out of here. This ain't nothing like Tales of the City. You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. You almost knocked me over, fucking go! You don't know how long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight. Jesus Christ! But the secret is still my own, and my love for you is still unknown. Alone. I can't do this. I can't do this. You gotta let me off. I don't care if this is an express stop. Believe me, I will make you wish that this was a stop. Till now, I always got by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to how do I get you? How do I get you alone? David, what are you doing here? Scraping shit? What are you? Did you just watch me get on that bus and you did absolutely nothing? No, I saw you get thrown off that bus. Do you know what you have to do to get thrown off a bus in San Francisco? What happened? What happened was, apparently, I cannot leave you. Okay? I know that this is stupid. I know that I have to leave and go back to San Diego today. I know that I have another semester of school before we can be together. But I haven't even been doing well in school since I met you. And I can't tell you that because you've been backing off enough already. This morning I was leaving your building and I passed that hooker. The one with no legs that gets us the parking spots. I can't remember all their goddamn names. And I was stepping over human feces every 5 feet. And for some reason, I felt like I was leaving my home. And it ain't your shitbag neighborhood, I can promise you that. It's you. It's us. I know that this is stupid, But I do not need a psychic to tell me where I want to be and who I want to be with. If I could, I promise you I would. But for some reason, I cannot leave you. But that doesn't mean I'm going to put up with a bunch of bullshit either. For 32 years, I have bombed in the dating world, okay? Not funny, colloquial, no, like really bombed. I have bombed in the San Francisco sex scene, which is the easiest hookup scene on earth. Because of this nervous condition that I'm working on, where I, in sexually tense situations, I recite spontaneously original spoken word poetry. Which does not go over well with guys that would probably prefer head. So I have learned to acclimate my expectations to what I can expect, and now I have this beautiful man's soul at my feet. I am thrilled, okay? I am thrilled that he got off that bus. I am thrilled at the idea of being together, although I don't know how we can ever make that work. I am thrilled that of all the frickin' losers I have met, it's this terrific guy that wants to sacrifice so much to be with me. But on the other hand, asshole, what the hell are you thinking? He lives 600 miles away. That's one of our non-negotiables. It's there for a reason. It's there to protect you. Well, the only way that the two of you can be together is if you live together, which is even fucking stupider still. He is probably like a serial killer, and you are going to have Dexter Dahmer living in your house before you realize that. Ding, 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 you're HIV positive and he's not. I know that doesn't define you and all that, but what is the rest of your life with him going to look like? What are you going to do? Spend the rest of your life worrying that you're going to give it to him? Oh no, maybe you'll just die on him in a couple of years. Some fucking catch you are. Has it ever occurred to you that everybody that has ever loved you has thrown you away, sometimes more than once? I don't know what this guy's problem is, okay? And I wish I had a nicer way to say this, but if somebody was going to love you, I think it would have happened by now. I don't know what his problem is, but I can tell you something. He's going to get over it. Where are you going to be when that happens? Those are some of the things that I don't say to David. What I do say is, okay, it looks like you've made up your mind. You're really wet. Let's get you home. I got your suitcase. Watch out, there's more shit. It is late October in the Bay Area. Why is it 400 fucking degrees outside? Oh my God. All my guests are out there fucking frying. The prosciutto is getting all dry around the melons. I have disgusting food at my wedding. Yes, David and I are getting married. Isn't that adorable? It's not even legal. Oh my God. Is that's Tommy. Tommy, the New York boyfriend, Tommy. Yes, I sent him an invitation because I wanted him to be jealous, not because I wanted him to come. And he's got Nico. Oh my God. He's like 17 years old. There's Lulu setting up the karaoke table. Yes, my Filipino tranny neighbor is the entertainment at my wedding. I didn't expect her to ask. I didn't know what to say. Yes, we've been friends for years. She takes care of my cat whenever I go out of town. I know. Okay, we got the Filipino tranny entertainment. We got the ex-boyfriend. We got the ex-puppy. My wedding is officially like the end of a Rankin Bass Christmas special. What more do you want? What I want from you is to get your ass down there and get married. Perry? 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 Perry, I never would have reckoned. Perry? Turn around. Turn around. No, I'm not supposed to see the bride before the wedding. The flight over here gave me the worst migraine. Dying to bust open some of that champagne. Chop, chop. So is that your mum down there at the karaoke table? Yeah, my mother is a Filipino transvestite. I don't like to talk about it. Perry, I can't believe you're here. I am so excited you're here. Perry, I am shit scared. I don't know what am I fucking doing getting married? Look at me, Perry, I'm fat. I gained 40 fucking pounds for this day. Perry. Yeah? Well, you better fucking pack it in, because I did not cram this ass into a virgin economy seat without smoking one fag for 12 hours. So you can tell me you're not coming out of your dressing room? You getting married? Oh, I saw you'd intended on the way over here. He's ever so crazy about you. And well done, he has got a bum like a schoolboy. Right, on to happier subjects. Like these gorgeous new tits, what you reckon? They're loads better than that Bulgarian crap I had before. Go on, give them a grab, they're fat. Perry, they're great. Perry, this is so not calming me down. Perry, David abandoned his education and came up here and lived with me. He doesn't have any problems with the HIV stuff. And I don't feel like I have stepped it up enough to get married. Haven't stepped it up enough? How can you say that? Oh, when you give him that elephant ring, I get all misty whenever I think about it. The elephant ring, they don't know about the... Okay, remember years ago when I was telling you I was changing every aspect of my life at the same time? There's a change I forgot to tell you about. I decided that I would conquer my lifelong terror of elephants. I'm not even talking about going to the circus. Like, Dumbo was like a horror movie to me. I couldn't even stand to see them on kids' wallpaper. I decided that I would conquer that fear by doing a 5-day elephant trek in the north of Thailand. Because it made me want to vomit every time I thought about it. I was terrified the entire flight over there. But it was amazing. I learned how to ride mahout, which is where you wrap your legs around the ears. The elephant's ears, not your own ears. And I learned how to pen them and bathe them and feed them. And on the last day of the trek, we were in this little village where I bought this silver ring that had linking elephants going around it. That ring probably cost me $6, but it was the most important thing I'd ever owned in my life, because that ring was a symbol that I could be and do things that I never imagined. When I got back to California, I wouldn't even wear it. I was that terrified of losing it. So flash way, way forward, David and I have been together for like a year now, okay? And we're having what I call the last fight. Anybody that's in a great love knows what a last fight is. It's when you're taking such bloody bite-sized chunks out of each other that in the middle of it you suddenly start to think, if we can survive this, we should probably just spend the rest of our lives together because it's never going to get any worse. In the middle of the fight, I ran into the next room, got the elephant ring, and I said, I'm going to give this to you, and I want you to keep it. But this ring is something I can never be without. So if you take it, you're stuck with me forever. And as I put it on his finger, I don't even know where the words came, but I definitely heard my voice say, "Marry me, David. I am probably the most fucked up person you will ever know in your entire life. But I promise I will love you, and there is nobody I would ever watch a Disney movie with." A cold and friendless tide has found you. Don't let the stormy darkness pull you down. I'll paint a ray of hope around you, circling in the air, lighted by a prayer. I'll be your candle on the water. This flame inside of me will grow. Keep holding on, we'll make it. Here's my hand, so take it. Look for me, reaching out to show, as sure as rivers flow. I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go. Elephant ring. But Perry, you don't understand that there's people that get fucked over, and then there's people that fuck things over. And up to now, I've always been the one that gets fucked over, and it sucks, but it's certainly better than being the one that fucks things over. If I fuck this up, I am never gonna forgive myself. You and your fucking rules. Love, I was there the day your mum sent your mail back, and you were gutted, but you went right out there and you sung your fucking heart out. I knew you had some love inside you, and that one day, you'd make things right. Today's the day. That's why I wanted to be here. Guys, don't you read any of them books you're always sending me from Amazon.uk? Face it, lass. Love's made you beautiful. Right. You got a bunch of sweaty ass Yanks down there waiting for you to get married. You remember what we used to say in cabaret? Break a nail. Okay, Perry, tell David I'll be right down. And you. 2 video cameras down there. You're going to have your picture taken 100 times. Could you have gotten a little fucking fatter for this day? What are you thinking with this outfit? Pleated pants, and you know you cannot talk. You are going to look like Tony Soprano in all your wedding pictures. But Perry's right about one thing. You have changed. I don't even know how it happened, but somewhere between the psychic shares and the Del Taco parking lot, you changed. And when nobody else was able to do it, I figured out how to love you. Just don't ever say that to anybody because it sounds so queer. Okay, it's time for you to march one fat ass down there and you go marry that man that loves the hell out of you. Break a nail.